Then jumping into hip hop now, like, you know, you've always like dwelt with hip hop, but now you're doing a full like hip hop project. Or?
Right. I mean, yeah, since the beginning, my first single was with Will I Am. I did my remix with Cuddy back before EDM was even a term, and finally, I'm doing a whole project on you know, just primarily all hip hop artists. And
you kidnapped all the new kids that's killing it out there.
I have to shout out Uzi Vert on this one because we worked in the studio for a week together and we knocked out a lot of music, and that got me excited to get, like, you know, fly around, meet up with Migos in Atlanta and work with them and Yachty on Night Call, and then link up with 2 Chainz out there in Atlanta as well, and Gucci.
So everybody was in studio. It wasn't like you sent the record out and came back. So all of it was like experiential, like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's some records like I did the record I did with T-Pain and Gucci. Me and T-Pain were working in my studio in Vegas, and once we got the hook down, then I sent it to Gucci and he did it in his studio in Atlanta.
Okay.
And Chainz did his part in Atlanta. And I flew out to Atlanta for the Night Call session with Migos and Yachty and Uzi and Rich the Kid, you know, in my studio in LA. Well, How Else, they already did on the mixtape. Him and McCona did How Else on the mixtape. I reworked it and we named it How Else.
Wow.
Mace, I didn't get a chance. I wanted to be in the studio with Mace.
That is so random, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always wanted to work with Mace. I never thought it was going to happen, you know, but I was with Chad Hugo in Virginia, and he linked me up with his homeboy friend. With his
slur, he'd be like, yeah, what up, Aoki? You my boy, gotcha, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He talks like that still?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he's so chill. He's got the chill vibes. It's like as if he's in Hawaii or something, you know? He's like the most chill homie I know, you know? But he eventually linked me up with his friend that hooked me up with Mace, and he did his thing in his studio, and I mean, that was like 2 years ago. So that was probably the oldest front, you know, A to Z record on the album for sure.
You started a lot of situations for your genre. Where is it going? Like, I want to hear from you since you're an expert and you can tell the future. Where is it going? Is it going to be like where you go to festivals? There's hip hop artists all the time now. There's no more. Like,
look at Sahara Tent and Coachella. Yeah. It's like it is half hip hop, half electronic. You know, it's because I think for the most part, like dance music and underground hip hop have a very similar fan base where it's rabid and it's cultural and it grows in that same way. So there's a lot of synergy there already. And production wise, you know, I mean, as far, you know, EDM producers are producers, you know, and at the end of the day, it's like you're gonna go with wherever your inspiration leads you, right? So I'm just lucky I can get in the studio with Quavo and knock out the song, or with Yachty or Uzi, or you know,
Gucci Man and Yellow Claw, like.
Yeah, so that was dope. Me and Yellow Claw, we were working on this beat, and like once T-Pain was on, I'm like, we need a voice of the song that can stand out. And I mean, I've always, of course, I mean, I think everyone always wants to do a record with Gucci, you know, come on. Like, so he heard it, he loved it, he connected with it. And I mean, that's like, yeah, all the world. You have Europe. It's Europe and American, you know
mixed
what I mean?
With drug dealers and fucking, as far as like the groupies go, like now you're combining the genres of groupies, like there's EDM and hip hop now. That's like a big orgy now, right? I mean, you don't give a fuck about that, but I do. You know what I'm saying? I come to your shows, I leave with the moisture, you know what I'm saying? Golly, you need to do a moisture book or something.
Oh, man, you need to do that. You need to do that. The Whoo Kid book, the Whoo Kid Black book. You know, that I would buy. That I would buy. Yeah.
I had Diplo here like 2 weeks ago, and then he spoke about like his experience with Lil Yachty. But what's your experience with Uzi since y'all were in the studio? Like, give everybody got a different experience with him in the studio. What was your experience?
With Uzi, it's all about the right energy on an idea. It's not even a song. He doesn't want to hear a whole song. He wants to hear a moment in a song.
What? For real?
Yeah, he wants to hear a moment. Like, if he likes a song, it's like, all right, let's just focus on this section, and I'll loop the section. And he gets into a flow, and he doesn't write anything down. He steps right in the booth, and he's coming up with an idea as he's as he's singing and rapping.
He doesn't have it written down where he's like rapping off the like.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, he might be doing that in the booth, but it's like happening so fast. You know, the flows happen so quickly, and that's what's so incredible working with him. I haven't worked with someone like that.
Does he make you laugh? I heard he's funny as fuck. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, we worked like a week in the studio, so it's like we spent a lot of time just bonding over all this new music that we're doing. And
he doesn't have no demands. I heard he demands hummus. Like, if you don't have hummus, like,
there's no hummus,
spitting no verses or nothing.
No, but all his friends were there. His crew was there. My dog was there. My dog was like trying to like eat him.
Nah, get out of here.
My dog, every time Uzi would come in, my dog was like trying to like eat his leg. Yeah, so I mean, it was funny. So like, I got another dog. I got another dog during that session.
Wow.
And I called him Lil Uzi.
Oh, the dog is Lil Uzi.
Yeah, I have another dog named Lil Uzi too. So I was
that's crazy because my dog name is Tiger.
Oh yeah.
And I met Tiger. I was like, yo, I know Tiger for years. I was like, yo, my dog name is Tiger. He was like, yo, Whoo Kid, you asshole. I was like, what's this secret thing? Like you have secret meetings with Jay-Z. I heard like you and Jay-Z was you had like a fucking Benihana chop up meal, and then y'all went to the studio. Somebody told me that.
I didn't know. I don't know.
You and Jay-Z
I don't know anything
about
that. No,
no,
man.
You can't get nothing out of this guy. All right, how about the other secret meeting with your boy Yeezy? What's up with Kanye?
No secret music, Kanye.
Golly,
no secret music, Kanye.
So media trained, man. I can't get shit out of this guy.
No, man.
Would those guys be on your bucket list, like to get it out of the way?
Absolutely, definitely. But like the thing is, I hate talking about what I want to do because it sometimes jinxes you, right? So yeah, I'd rather just get in the studio, knock out the record, make a dope beat, get everyone to sign off on it, because everyone outside of the artists have to sign off on it too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's sessions I've done.
The business aspect.
Yeah, and they're like, no, you can't do it. I'm like, this sucks. Like we finished a great song, so that happens. So I always want to get that wrapped up, everything cleared, and then it's like the best way to drop a record.
You are the like Jesus Christ of all this shit. When you go to Asia, is there like a different level of people you deal with? Because there's billionaires, zillionaires in Asia.
Right. Yeah.
Who out there? Like, can you give us like a peephole in how they think?
I'll tell you this: that I've just in the last 10 months, I've flown and played 7. I went to China 7 different times. 7 different times in the last 10 months.
That is ridiculous.
Because China is a brand new market for electronic music. It's insane. I'm playing in cities that you've never heard of.
Like arenas, like crazy.
That are bigger than LA. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like so many people in China. It's insane. Yeah, so man. I've been going out there a lot.
You get like 1 billion views on your video?
Yeah, it's just like they have their own Facebook, man. They have their own YouTube. They have their own, Instagram.
Like Macau and all that crazy shit. Like,
yeah, I've been doing Macau already for like minutes.
Oh, that's old school. Oh, my bad.
Hong Kong, Macau, Shanghai.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, me and Diplo did Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Beijing in 2008.
No, excuse me, man. I'm sorry, man. Fuck, I'm going to Egypt next week. Who cares?
Oh,
right?
Are you kidding me? That's insane. I've never been to Egypt.
What? Oh,
no,
shit.
never, bro.
I got something over you?
Yeah, 100%.
Get the fuck out of here.